What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
In the dark.
Roxy does all the time.
What's up, peoples?
She's blind too now.
I'm back.
Yeah, she's full blind.
Deaf and blind.
Deaf and blind, yeah.
After 2 weeks of no me on the show.
Yeah.
You guys missed me 2 weeks.
Kind of wish you went back to that.
2 weeks of me. Well, if I'm not here, the show doesn't get uploaded. Apparently,
Gregorio and Bishop did a fine job.
They do great. They do great shows.
It gets
but they don't upload shit.
It's a week after. They like to keep it for the exclusive fans, for the paying fans, the subscribed fans.
The subscribe. Yeah, there
they
you
get
go.
it the day of.
You get it.
That's why shit never gets uploaded.
And the only subscribers are Gregorio and Bishop.
So apparently last week was all Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay,
And
really
so-
quick, I wanted to point out something to you guys. When you guys were talking about the Atari Classic, remember that Atari console that's coming out?
Uh-huh.
I think it's gonna come out with all the games because like fucking an Atari game.
There's not that many games.
There's a shit ton of games for Atari.
There's not that many.
No, there's a shit ton. There's just not that many that are
Good.
good.
Yeah.
But they can probably put the entire Atari library on a fucking 10 gig flash drive.
Yeah, but
So,
I still
like,
wouldn't buy it.
It would. And then the other thing was because you guys were saying about the wood grain on the console.
Uh-huh.
Like why they would put wood grain on the console? Maybe it's like a whole because the original.
I
Atari
know the original had
fucking wood grain on it. God damn it!
Didn't we say that?
No, you guys didn't.
But I knew that, of course.
But you
'cause
never
we
said
had
it.
an Atari.
Okay, because
Of course I knew that, but like the new like version, they try to make it look all sleek and sexy.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
then with
put
the wood
fucking
grain, yeah.
grain on it.
Well, I mean, because they can't
I
make
mean,
it, they can't make a 2600 without the wood grain. Because that's
They can.
part of like
They
that's
can.
what made that.
They
console
absolutely can.
Yeah.
You can make anything with that wood green.
I'm gonna let him out because he's gonna start barking.
God damn it!
No, he's a hungry motherfucker.
All right, let that dog out.
You could make a table with that wood
Give
green.
that penis a sandwich. I forget what that's from. That wasn't from our show. That was from another show I listened to.
Look at does this look like a penis?
That doesn't. What the fuck? It does.
He told me that shit yesterday. I'm like, I've had this remote forever, and I never fucking noticed that.
Now you kind of got to say it. Hit you.
It's very strange. Very strange. You know, like how art is like sometimes you see penises in art.
Yeah.
Like that's one of those instances.
So you're saying the remote's a piece of art?
No, but I mean, design is whoever designs like.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Design is art. But even if it's something as simple as a remote.
It
or
has a
fucking-
function.
Yeah, a shelf or the way it's designed, the way it's put together. it's
Anything
fucking-
at the highest level is an art form.
Yeah. There's been an update on the Metal Gear Solid movie.
Fuck it.
It's so funny.
Dude, have you?
Sometimes don't you envy like dogs' lives?
Oh fuck yeah.
Sometimes, but like some of them have shitty.
Some
ass
of them have
lives.
shitty lives, but some of them get fucking pampered and
They don't have to do
treatment.
anything.
Yeah.
And they just lay there and stare at space.
Yep. Just fucking wander at the world.
And they sleep. The Shih Tzu sleep for like 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
So they're only up for like 8 hours a day. No, they're not that bad, but they sleep like a shitload.
That's how Roxy is.
That's how life's supposed to be, man.
She's fucking knocked out half the time. In the most like you would think the most uncomfortable position, but she's just knocked out.
Or they just lay on things, like
Like
a
her head's
remote.
hanging. Her head's
just
like
lay
hanging
right
off
on her.
of.
or just like lay right on a remote.
Yeah.
And like don't even care that they're laying on top of something that's like hard and pointy.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah, they
my
just
my
be
dog loves
comfortable.
to hang her
Yeah.
head off of anything she can. Like, just no support whatsoever. Just
Yeah.
kind of hanging.
They say that's how you're supposed to be, because their muscles are like loose,
Uh-huh.
and like they say like if you sleep on the floor and stuff like
Mhm.
that like you're kind of getting a massage, because all those little hard like things are jamming into you, and it loosens up your muscles over time.
Really?
And it's supposed to make your muscles just more supple. So you could just lay on a remote and not even care.
Dogs can lay fucking anywhere.
They just lay on the ground, man.
Yeah,
Shit,
just-
and it's comfortable,
Yeah.
like out in the dirt.
Yeah, you could be laying on fucking shards of glass.
So
Well,
It's
maybe
fine.
not. Just that's so fun.
have you guys seen that art that's been released for?
Is it phallic?
No, it's not.
There's no
For
phallic in it.
Infinity War. Looks
No.
like it has all the Avengers,
sure?
the Guardians, and all
Let me
that.
see if it's phallic.
It might, but I saw this image.
It might.
What's his name as Captain America?
It looks like
What is this? what
That's
is this
for Infinity Wars. Just some of the promo art.
Pull up the regular thing. It looks like Solid Snake.
Yes. Doesn't it? Couldn't he? He could play fucking Big Boss.
sure.
No, he looks more like a created character on like MGO, and then he picked the hair. and
Yeah.
the
Yeah, well, yeah, because the hair, the blonde kind of throws it
Not
off.
the face, but the hair looks like it.
I kind of want him to play Snake now.
No.
Fucking Captain America.
No,
No, you don't think he'd be a
What's
good
his name again? Chris Evans?
Chris Evans? There we go.
he's too.
He's
clean.
got the look.
He's too clean cut, bro.
Too clean.
Yeah, too clean.
Needs to be dirty.
Yeah, it needs to be more gritty, bro. I wonder who would be a good one right now.
Like, I haven't really seen anyone else.
Um,
I think when I saw that image of.
but okay, what is it gonna be? Old Snake, Young Snake? Because you could do Old Snake and you could do Old Snake.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You could do Old Snake and he could do Old Snake.
Yeah, you
No,
could-
if you could do Old Snake, you could do Young Snake.
No, Old Snake is just gonna be Old Snake playing Old Snake.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Because you don't need. He's old. You don't need. Kurt Russell's the same age as Old Snake. Probably
Okay,
right now,
I
right?
guess you.
Yeah. Kurt Russell could. Yeah, he should definitely.
And he looked
play-
good. He looked good.
He
in,
looked fucking good in the
Guardians of the
fucking
Galaxy.
Guardians. Yeah, he could definitely play Old Snake. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But see,
But
they
they're not
also.
gonna do that.
Well, he can also play Big Boss. That's the other thing too.
Yeah, he could play. Big
They would
Boss.
just have to fucking
And then they would have some.
blacken up his beard and facial hair.
But who could play young? No, okay, but that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna have Old Snake,
Oh yeah, who's gonna
there's
play?
not gonna be no big boss other than a decrepit.
No, Big Boss. Remember Big Boss at the fucking end of it? Spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't. No, he wasn't.
4?
No, remember because he fucking
Number 4?
Yeah. Remember
Did
he
he
like
die?
at the cemetery. Yeah, well, Snake. He dies a fox die at the end. Remember he's in the trench coat and Snake's at the cemetery and he's fucking seducing the thing.
Who's
and
in the
then
wheelchair?
he's gonna commit
I
suicide.
thought he was in a wheelchair too.
No, that was Zero.
Yeah, okay, Zero was the decrepit.
Zero
one.
was the decrepit one, and then
Yeah,
fucking
but he
Big Boss
still
was in
pretty
the.
old.
Yeah, he
you're
was
right, I
old.
remember. That was a fly ass trench coat.
That was a badass trench coat.
That was a fly ass trench coat. I wonder if, like, you don't see trench coats like that.
You'd never see trench coats.
I would
like
see
that.
a trench coat. I would expect like.
And it had because they had the fucking. They weren't shoulder pads, but they had that cool shoulder stitching on them and shit.
Yeah, it had like
Yeah.
some.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude,
I'm about
Metal
to
Gear
do it.
Solid. They need to remake that. If fucking stupid, Konami had their shit together,
I
they
can
would just
remake every
remake
game.
that game. Yeah, remake every game. Don't fuck with anything because you don't got shit now. Did you just fart?
No,
Did you just fart?
no.
Is that why you like did that? Why you leaned back?
It wasn't on purpose.
It was just perfect timing.
Me up.
That is a dope trench coat. I like that trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. He's not that quick.
Yeah, see, Kurt Russell could play that character.
You
easily.
see that as a.
He actually looks younger than Old Snake.
Yeah, he does, right? He's way more handsome.
Let's see. Big Boss.
Okay, but who would play Young Snake?
Shit. That's the thing.
Chris Pratt.
Nah.
Chris. Nah.
Everybody's too clean cut.
The
There's no
Rock.
like crazy people.
See, he looks the same age as Old Snake. Granted, Old Snake has fucking like he's got the advanced aging because of the fucking
Yeah. Well, he looks like he has like cancer,
yeah.
some skin cancer.
And Big Boss has kind of been like he hasn't been in the shit in a while. Snake's remained in the shit,
Yeah, exactly.
so he hasn't really dealt with the combat.
Big Boss has been spoon fed
Yep,
for a while.
he's been
After
undercover.
he was just making sick was it GMP?
GMP, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, what was it? That was a gross military
GMP?
product.
Is that what it is?
Yes, well, yeah. I don't know why, because I know why gross
I
military.
like that.
It
The,
was just
the
something-
NGO was it was good, but they just fucked up on like the I don't know.
They-
The
they've
way they
add-
had those classes wasn't like.
They've added
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff, and I know they've
Yeah,
rearranged
but
a
not
bunch of
that
stuff.
stuff. Not that much to know. The game is still like too overpowered to those fucking. They should have
To
just had
stealth,
one
yeah.
class. It should have just been like the first MGO.
The first one,
mod.
yeah. The first one was so perfect where it's okay, everyone was a base soldier, and then you did your skills the way you want them. There wasn't any classes. Like, that kind of threw me
And you
off.
kind of earned them through like, okay, you have to get 75.
Yeah, and it wasn't. Yeah, and it wasn't just like you earned them by using them.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't okay. Like, to level up the assault rifle class,
Yeah, you would have to
you
get,
had to
like,
keep using assault
75
rifles with
kills.
that class
Or you have to
assigned.
get a certain amount of kills with this assault rifle.
Yeah,
Not with a certain, but with the
with,
assault
with
rifle.
Yeah.
assault rifle. And we'll have
Unfortunately, games no longer go towards you gotta earn your way
Yeah.
there. You gotta
Yeah,
fucking
they
buy
do
your
buy
way.
your way there.
They
They
make
do,
it
and then
so
they add the
they
buy
make
your
it
way.
so much of a grind now that
Do
people
it.
people tend to lean more towards buying your
Buying
way
shit.
up there.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what, and they do that on purpose so that there's some sort of incentive to you to buy it.
Yeah, that's
Like Shadow of War, the Middle Earth is
Yeah.
they're doing something similar to Metal Gear with the base operations or whatever.
Are they really?
Yeah, so like you're gonna have
like
your
a castle.
yeah, you get like a castle or like a fort or something, and then people can come and invade your fort and kill fucking orcs and
Kill
shit.
your orcs.
And then there's microtransactions where like you could get like strong like legendary or epic fucking orcs in your army or some shit, or runes that power up your weapons and stuff.
Oh shit.
So it's really controversial right now because
Yeah, I hate that.
people see it as like a betray of trust.
GTA 2 is like that.
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
fucking, like, it takes forever to earn money.
But you can just buy
You
it.
could just buy $1 billion.
You can literally like, but it's like $100
But it's
to buy
super
it.
expensive though.
Yeah, it's $100. Like for like, well, no, how much is it? Let me see.
It's like $100 for like
$1 billion?
a couple million.
Not even $1 billion?
No, I don't think you can buy $1 billion.
It better be like 990.
I remember when it first came out, it was fucking like I remember seeing like
$70,
$100.
you get 8 million.
Yeah, see, that's fucked.
That's not even that much money.
No, you can't even buy a helicopter.
You could buy like 2 fucking,
You gotta spend like
no, you
fucking.
could buy a helicopter.
Could you?
They're like $1 million. You could buy like
I'm talking about like that.
You could buy 2. They have, you know how they have the biker, your biker club now, and then you have your
yeah.
CEO or now you have your gun running thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you
And
could
that's
buy,
I think that's a discounted
you
price.
could buy like 2 of those. You could buy one each and
Mhm.
then upgrade them all the way for $70. For like
Yeah,
how much the game costs.
yeah. More.
It's a little bit with tax, but it's a little bit more, yeah.
That's fucking insane, man.
Right? That makes no sense.
Like,
That pisses me off.
but I mean, there's people that'd rather
You know
pay
what?
for shit. You know what I mean? There's people that would rather pay for it.
Gabriel was telling me how fucking people put mouses on their PlayStation.
Yeah.
Was that the last episode?
Yeah.
Broke my heart.
Yeah, people do that shit all the
Yeah,
time,
how
man.
fucking some people are so stupid good. Pisses me off.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
and
but see,
any
that's-
it's more of an FPS thing
Yeah.
that it's an
Yeah.
advantage, but
It's probably on everything though.
yeah, I'm sure people.
But see, that's the
Third
thing.
person
Like,
too.
if I play on a PC, I would I would try to connect the controller. I would
Yeah.
probably, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
perfect. That's something like, okay.
No, but there's an advantage.
Yeah,
a
there-
way quicker advantage if you could just point to it and fucking shoot it.
yeah.
You know, you're gonna be
But see,
way
but that's the
quicker.
thing is like, well, if you really want that advantage, you could do that as well. You're not really spending money to do that.
Yeah,
No, you are.
It's cheating.
You are
too.
because you have to.
No, you have to buy a mouse.
You have to buy a $150 adapter. You gotta
Mhm.
buy if you want a good mouse. You gotta buy a $80 mouse.
And then, now you
and
gotta
then
set up a
and
fucking
then
table
you
in
either
front of
gotta
your
buy a
stupid TV.
keyboard or something called a nav controller, which is similar to like
Yeah.
a PlayStation Move controller. It's just like the left side of a controller.
Yeah.
Like the analog and.
And then you
that
gotta
crap.
play like on a desk.
Shit, hey, that $8
Yeah.
million card I talked
You
told
can't
you
just
about?
really sit on a couch,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
That $8 million bullshit card.
It's like, what do they do when they do professional gaming? They have to use the actual controller, right? They can't use they can't pick.
Well,
whatever
if you're a professional PlayStation 4 console player, you'd be using a console.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
controller.
Okay, yeah, no, but I'm saying, okay, if you're playing GTA Online, a pro GTA Online player or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
do you and your preference is using a mouse like this fucking?
There's a
You could do that.
I mean, technically,
okay,
yeah.
you know, if you want to have that advantage, it's your fault you don't have that advantage.
Well, no, I mean,
You're
it
like
is.
on steroids.
When it goes into
This guy would. If
Yeah.
he was an athlete, he would be on steroids.
He would totally be on
Oh yeah,
steroids.
hell yeah.
Are you? You're not even. Why aren't you taking?
He wouldn't even
steroids
try to
now?
hide it.
Yeah.
He'd say he's on steroids the first day he took a fucking steroid.
Because I can't afford steroids. That's why I'm not on steroids now. That's why I'd be on steroids.
It's too expensive.
Shit's expensive as fuck. So remember that card I said was $70 for 8 million?
Mm-hmm.
If you buy it through the PlayStation Store, it's actually on sale right now, $94.99 for $8 million. GTA.
$94.99?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it was $100 before.
It's $100, $99 before, $99.99.
That's so upsetting.
So and for $8 million.
That's not that
And
much.
you know, there's people that buy that shit. You
That's
know,
not
there's
even that
somebody
much.
that bought that goddamn card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone
right.
thinks that's a fucking deal.
That's a
lot of people.
what a bargain.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's fucking nuts, though.
It's heartbreaking.
But that's where gaming is going nowadays.
It's heartbreaking. That's
Just deep down in my soul.
They should give no, they wouldn't even do that. Like,
What?
have some sort of what do you call it? What do you call that shit? Incentive to not fucking spend money.
No, because they want you to spend
Because they
money.
want you to spend money.
Yeah.
I know. But like a trophy or some shit, like.
Yeah.
No, they want.
Yeah.
They're more than likely you get a trophy like.
Or
make
like
your
give me
first
a stat.
out-of-game
Yeah,
purchase, make
you
your first
would more
DLC
get
purchase.
a trophy for you spending money.
Yeah, or like a fucking stat or something. Has this player spent money on
Yeah,
GTA cash?
transactions. How many transactions you've made?
Yeah, they should have that stat.
They should
So
have
you
that
could be
stat.
like, you're a bitch. Look
Yeah.
at how much money
Yeah,
you
fucking
spent.
50 transactions. You're a fucking
Yeah.
moron.
You bought the fucking $100, $8 million card, you little bitch.
50 times.
Yeah, and
God
UFC
damn.
too. It's like that too. You could just buy.
Yeah, those card packs
All
or
those
whatever
cards,
it is.
Yeah, for the creative characters and such.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
Yeah, I mean it is, but that's where game.
It's real upsetting.
And there's people that it's because
Makes me wanna throw up.
you know
I gotta
why
throw up.
they went to shit like that. They call them microtransactions for a reason.
Because
You know what I mean?
money.
Yeah,
Because they want to make money, or it'll make sense. Like it's a business fucking scheme. Like yeah, it's a business. It's a business scheme. Why wouldn't you do that? There's
Yeah.
just money on the table.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
And they're
and
like, well, there's money on the table. We can't just leave the money on the table.
there's people willing to pay.
And then
and
people
they're-
are like, no, this is an art form. And they're like, there's money on the table.
There's mo-
dude.
We
That's
gotta
exactly-
rake it in.
yeah, I mean that's all it
Or
is. You
selling
can't
back.
you can't be mad at the company for just
Leaving
like,
money on the table.
yeah, which I mean
I mean, you can't be mad for them doing it. You gotta be, but you can't be mad with how they do it.
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a
But
way.
you know, there's got to be a balance where I'm like, you know, like GTA is way too much,
Yeah, like okay,
way
like,
too imbalanced.
Yeah,
Like there's got to be a way for you to earn more money faster by putting in actual work than
Yeah, like missions give you like fucking $5,000.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, and
Or no, 30,000, and that's nothing.
yeah, it's
like
still-
for if you come in or like a race in first place, you probably get like 80,000.
yeah,
It's not, and that's hard to come in
Yeah.
first.
yeah, exactly. But I mean,
so hard. I don't know how people do it.
I still remember that one of the last times we
Or-
were
or
playing.
you
I've
gotta-
never
or
come
you
in
got- or
first.
you
Have you
gotta-
ever come in first on a fucking
a
race?
couple times, but not like.
But like not when it's a bunch of people, when like
Yeah.
the race is full. I'm saying like when it's
Yeah.
actual.
I still want to go. I want when I get back online. I
I've
wanna-
come in first when it was the three of us playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that fucking race with the wanted levels on?
Oh,
With
yeah,
the fucking,
that shit was so
the
fun.
military base.
Oh, I might have come in first on one.
I think you came in first on one of those. Those are fucking hard though, man. Cause you'll be doing good, and all of a sudden a fucking SUV out of nowhere, the
Just
fucking
crashes into you.
just side swipes you.
Yeah.
That was
Great.
one of some of my favorite races.
Yeah.
Shit.
The races on there are cool now. The stunt races are.
I've
really fun.
seen some of them, man. I gotta.
Yeah.
Hopefully, sometime this month
Big
I'll have
one.
my fucking internet all squared away and shit.
They need to fix that gunplay though. The gunplay really crippled them, I think.
GTA?
Yeah, because it wasn't that fun. Huh? Like the gunplay's not so much fun.
No,
It's the racing.
they need to take off
Auto aim.
auto aim
Oh yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
For everything.
They should at least take it off online. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Well,
the story
yeah,
mode,
that's
okay,
what I mean.
whatever. Yeah, but online they need to take it
Story
off.
mode, you have the option.
But yeah.
I played most of the story without
Yeah, because I
auto
thought
aim, thinking that
thinking
online
was because that's how it was in GTA 3 or,
Yeah.
New York or what was it? 4?
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think-
that was way better.
I think
a
what
way
they
better
should do
version.
is
Yeah, I had so much more fun playing without auto aim in the story too
Yeah.
Yeah,
than
'cause it's harder.
than when I
Oh
played
yeah,
again.
it's more rewarding. I think what they should
Like
do
I
is
don't need
kinda
to kill.
what-
It gets tiring. Just being in the blank cover and killing. What are you gonna do? Kill. How many cops am I gonna kill?
Yeah, just.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Yeah, sure.
One of the,
Too powerful. I'm way too powerful. There needs to be consequences for my
Yeah.
actions.
the one thing that
Yeah.
I don't know what
Just
this
murder.
reminds
That's why we're in a simulation.
But do you remember?
There should be a drinking game every time Michael brings up.
A simulation, yeah.
Well, I gotta listen to the old episodes because we used to have a bunch of drinking game rules. I know one of them was like when someone makes a joke and someone repeats it right afterwards. That was one of the things. Because we were notorious for that shit all the time.
Yeah.
What else? We had some other shit too.
Tits.
We had a
lots of
bunch.
tits.
But okay. Do you remember in Metal Gear Online when because you remember they had auto aim on that one, and but if you got killed with auto aim, it would say AA next to your death.
Oh yeah, on Metal
So
Gear.
like yeah, it's like
But
okay.
you could do an option where you search for games with
Without,
auto aim
auto
turned
aim
off.
off, yeah, we would do that all the time.
I think you could do that in GTA, but no one fucking does that.
No one does it, yeah.
Yeah, no one's on there.
And the
Yeah.
other thing was with auto aim too. At least with Metal Gear, what auto aim would do is you couldn't aim for limbs. It would just like when you auto aimed, it would just strike to the torso. So it would take longer to kill.
On what?
On Metal Gear. On Metal Gear Online?
No, they would get headshots.
No.
I would get blasted in the head a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I
I would
know.
just run out there.
Well, maybe the auto aim just went to the chest, but if you want to get a headshot, you just
Yeah,
gotta drag
Yeah,
it
you
up.
gotta
gotta
drag it up like
Okay, that could be
GTA.
it.
That's how
Yeah.
GTA is too.
Oh, okay.
It's always in the chest, but yeah, you could still move it.
No, see,
And once you move it, it's still tracking them there.
is it really? Shit.
Like it tracks their movement, but it won't like.
Yeah, unless they roll, like you gotta shake the auto aim by rolling or some shit,
God damn.
which is
man.
dumb.
Yeah.
I've never used auto aim for GTA.
So then it becomes like a fucking stupid game of
Game
just
of
roll
rolling
around.
and shooting and rolling and shooting.
Yeah.
And then doing that shit in first person, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. They shouldn't even do that animation
Yeah.
of it rolling. They
Oh,
should just
fuck.
let
I
you
know, well,
keep looking.
Well, see,
They should have you do the ninja roll where that fool never fucking breaks there. Have you ever seen those ninjas do that? And that just looks all weird and his eyes
yeah,
never break.
what fucking? That was a video.
Break
That was a
gaze.
show that they were showing how they
It
do
was
that.
like, wow, one of those.
Was it
like,
Ninja Warrior or Ultimate Warrior? I don't know. What the fuck was that
no,
show?
it might have been
Ninja
like.
Warrior?
No, it might have been like one of those. Was
Yeah.
it Fightland document? No, not Fightland. Those,
No, it was. I know which one it was. 'Cause I remember watching the. It was there was these two guys that would go and
Yeah.
learn different fighting styles
The
from
guy,
them.
the guy, he's Bellator commentator, Jimmy Smith.
Yeah.
I think his name, Jimmy Smith. Yeah, I think that's what it was on. It was like on the Discovery Channel.
Yeah. And the way he do that fucking like he would like. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh. It was this dude, and like he's a skinny Asian dude, and he goes and like he does it forward
like
and
in a-
backwards, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's like in a gi and he rolls.
Yeah,
back.
and he rolls and like okay, so he's locked eyes on you, and he does a full on roll, but his eyes never like break contact with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
it's
like has these
fucking
crazy
nuts.
eyes too. Like he's like looking at you all crazy while he's rolling backwards, sideways,
What the fuck?
forward. Never break gaze. Yeah, like he's like his neck is
Never break gaze.
Yeah, never break gaze.
He never breaks gaze.
Never breaks gaze. That's what's so impressive.
I sure hope he doesn't break gaze.
I'm gonna find that goddamn video. That shit was insane, man.
We don't need to see it. We can show them later.
That's really gonna split our audience in half.
They never break gaze.
Are they talking about gays or are they talking about gays?
Gaze.
But yeah, it's such a creepy fucking video.
All right, we're gonna break into freestyle raps now.
Okay.
Oh, I
ready?
lost.
Gabriel goes first, aka MCG Bro.
No.
1, 2,
Oh,
3
actually,
into the G Bro.
one of his AKAs is Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Tony
Tony
Stark.
Stark, he's got the.
The goatee.
It's also a dirty goatee.
Well, today it's not as trimmed up and neat as it was. The day that we did it with Player 2, he had it all like on point, like super trim.
It wasn't even trimmed. I've never trimmed it.
I don't know. It just
That was it, just growing in.
that was
Short.
it all
So
lined up
now
and
it's
shit.
starting to like
Had
get
it all
unruly.
lined up.
Yeah, it was all like naturally.
Well,
it looked all
because he
sharp
probably had
edged.
he had to shave all the rest.
Yeah.
So like he.
I think that could have been it because it was all sharp edged
Yeah,
and like
he had to shave
it
the
looked
rest.
all
so,
it looked
like,
all clean.
You meet up with it.
And he looked like Tony Stark in the first Iron Man. Just with that. Have you guys heard about the Facebook's artificial intelligent robots? Facebook made their own artificial intelligence, and then
So now Facebook's getting into the scamming business.
well, apparently they shut the project down
Uh-huh.
because the AI that they developed started creating its own language and started talking to itself. Like there was I guess more than one AI
That's
bot they
creepy.
had, and they created their own language and were talking to themselves in a language that only they understood. So
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, fuck this, shut it down.
Yeah, I heard it. Didn't we talk about this?
Conspiring.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so.
I talked about that with somebody.
Like, fuck that shit,
Okay,
man.
yeah, it's fucking scary. If you think about it, if you really like,
Yeah, because they tried to do something simple and it went completely awry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was something simple.
yeah, it was just like, just make like a thing that'll talk to our fucking people when they need something.
Yeah. But no, it went fucking all like fucking weird.
I can't believe the first episode of Twin Peaks is on today.
Oh, that's the
I
first
just finished-
episode of the season?
Of the new season? Yeah, I just finished. The
Hey.
show's fucking good.
So I gotta run the story.
You gotta watch it.
Man suffocated to death after having sex with a pet anaconda.
I believe it.
Did he get
22-year-old man-
salmonella?
No, he was strangled to death.
Oh.
He was found dead after he had allegedly succumbed from indulging in sexual activities with a 23-foot-long anaconda. You'll never guess where this happened.
Charlottesville?
Florida.
Florida.
He was,
What
being,
happened in
he was
Charlotte-
being sarcastic.
What happened in Charlottesville?
Charlottesville. I don't know.
Is that what happened?
Is that with the KKK or the
Was it
the
the
Nazis?
Nazis?
The
Yeah, what
Nazis.
happened?
I don't know. I just know there was Nazis and
And
there
it
was,
was like a big fight.
yeah,
I had no idea about this.
yeah, and like some
And
dude
then-
drove the car through a crowd.
That
and
was that
killed-
same rally?
I think it was. I don't know.
think there's different things going on.
Like everywhere?
Because the thing that I saw the video of the car plowing into people, and that was during the day.
Dude, yeah.
And then the big fight was at night. So I don't even know. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it.
Let me see.
But I just know there's all sorts of racism going on right now.
Virginia is where. Oh wait, no, hold on. Man
It's
accused
weird,
of
right?
arming protesters.
I thought we were past this.
No, it's never gone away. They just
I
kind
don't know
of...
why I thought we were.
Okay, so
kinda-
this was in
They
Virginia.
just kind of... Well, all the racists kind of just hid themselves for a little bit, and
until
then now...
Trump came around.
Yeah.
Yeah, now with Trump and all the ignorant
it's
people are
just-
kind of coming out.
It's just all boiling to the top. You know,
Dude, but you know what's fucked up? There's
It'll
a
get scraped off.
a
Hopefully.
TV series coming out right
Hopefully,
now.
yeah. But it's gonna get bad. I mean,
Yeah.
soup's gonna look gross with all that shit on the top.
Yeah.
So you gotta scrape it off.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean,
If only it were that simple,
that's a good
though.
analogy,
Just
though,
scrape
yeah,
it
just
off.
Scrape it all off.
It is. I mean, it is, but it's a long process. It's a long and grueling process.
You know what's fucked up is there's a TV series coming out called Mr. Mercedes. It's about this dude, about a serial killer that
Name Mr. Mercedes.
yeah. Well, the way he kills people is like
bitches in Mercedes.
what he was doing is he
Or
was
does
using
he
a
kill Mercedes owners?
He kills people using the Mercedes.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, but what he does is like there was a bunch of people in the trailer. It looks like there are a bunch of people. They're probably waiting for an iPhone or for
So
something.
he just like runs people over?
They're in a line. It's a group of people. They're like in a line waiting for a store to open or something. And he just plows through a crowd of people.
Wow.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
and kills a fucking shit ton of people. And then now this news is coming out and shit.
Back and look grab a beer.
And so this happened in Virginia. It was chaos erupted around what is believed to be the largest group of white nationalists to come together in a decade, including neo-Nazis, skinheads, and members of the KKK, who descended on the city to take America back. So there were street brawls. Yeah, so this was the same one. Peaceful protesters were marching downtown carrying signs that read Black Lives Matter and Love. A silver Dodge Challenger suddenly came barreling through a sea of people and smashed into another car. Shit, man. There's video of this fucking
So
thing.
did this Mercedes killer go to Black Friday?
I think it was something like that. So here's a fucking picture of people getting hit by the fucking Charger.
Give me something you can't understand.
Oh, you know what? I have seen that video.
Yeah, they go
Okay.
flying, dude.
Yeah.
Only one person died.
3 people
Wow,
died.
that black guy. Oh, it was 3 people?
3 people died.
Oh,
yeah.
but at the time, I guess when I saw
Yeah,
it,
well, yeah, because when the
it was
last
like
I
a
saw
total
it,
of like 20 people.
20 people injured, 3 people died.
Mhm.
So it was a neo-Nazi rally, and there was a people protesting that rally the Black Lives Matter,
And they're the ones that got hit.
They're the ones that got hit.
Oh my god!
I saw another video where it was like a bike, like
I thought it was the Nazis, and I was like, good.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it's weird because I mean,
it was like a biking marathon, and like you just see like a car come plowing through all these fucking guys on their bicycles. I don't know if that's related at all.
No, that's
but
just fucking.
that's just some asshole.
Oh shit! Look at this is a car right before it hit the crowd.
The Deuce.
The Deuce.
This is fucking.
thing with James Franco. That's the guy.
That's the car right before it went.
Did they arrest that guy?
Yeah, he got arrested.
The white guy?
Yeah.
He's racist.
That's the car afterwards.
Was he a racist white guy?
I think I don't know. I haven't read the whole article yet.
He was black.
Yeah, no, right? And the only thing that stopped him was the fact that he hit another car. So he kept going.
Is this
The savior.
that principal still?
Yeah.
They still have that show? I gotta watch that one.
Shit's
I
pretty
watched
funny. The
first
first
season
was
was alright.
I think he's a great actor.
Eastbound and Down was badass.
Oh, Eastbound and Down was a fucking amazing show.
Yeah. This one's not as good as Eastbound and Down. Well, just from the first season. But it's alright.
What's this one about?
They're
They're vice principals, and they're like competing
yeah.
to be the principal.
Oh, nice.
And they do like crooked shit. They screw each other over.
Vice principals. The final.
Was
And
that
then-
the last season or what?
I guess so.
He only does like a couple season
Of a show,
yeah, which is smart.
yeah.
I like that better than fucking 8 seasons, 20 seasons.
Yeah.
You gotta get
I mean,
so
I
much.
think that yeah, there's certain things there's certain shows that they need to do that where like okay, like 4 seasons.
It's because over like a certain amount of time, like with certain shows, like a character will not age, but it's been like 10 years you've been watching this fucking show.
Yeah, it just loses it. Are we gonna take a break?
Hold on, wait. Let me just. I want to
it's
go back to
time.
this anaconda thing really quick.
All right. You got it.
Oh, we'll take a break and we'll get back to it. I'll save it. All right. So this dude in
okay, yeah, he slept with the anaconda.
yeah. So apparently one of his friends. Okay, this dude was 22, found naked and completely enveloped by his pet anaconda by a friend when he contacted authorities.
So is the anaconda eating it?
No, it was just wrapped up around him,
Strangling him.
strangling him.
So he must have found him pretty soon into the happening.
Yeah, but it says this is his friend when he told the police or told the media. I knew he was into bestiality and erotic asphyxiation, but I never thought it would go so wrong.
Bestiality.
He always told me.
he was into bestiality, but
I never thought he'd really do it.
He always told me he wasn't hurting anybody and that animals love sex as much as humans. That it was a consensual thing. Who am I to judge? That's what he told the police and fucking. Like,
So how was he fucking the snake? Like,
oh God, his mother said this. He loved animals since he was a young boy.
Jesus. I
Uh,
love animals, but not that much. Not in that way. All right.
Oh shit.
I love animals the same way I love Jesus.
He,
all right. We gotta wrap it up.
all right. Okay. Yeah. We'll pause this and we'll come
be
back.
after.
And we're back after a Game of Thrones break. I was lost the entire. I mean, it looked cool, and I do want to watch the show.
That was a great episode.
Was it? I mean, it looked like a good episode. I enjoyed what I saw. Like it was actually
The last episode is probably the best one in the season so far.
okay.
But that was a good ass episode.
See, I think I've only seen the first episode, and like I was just like, me.
No, you gotta give Game of Thrones the first season.
The first season.
Because the first episode, it doesn't give you anything. It kind of
It's just like yeah,
it's kind of like these are the characters, and
yeah. It just I don't know. It
fucking
just
the
just
kid
didn't,
falls out of a fucking tower.
yeah.
Like everything, like that's like you get into the meaty stuff around season 3, maybe the end of season 2.
Okay.
But it's a really good show.
I might have to watch it. Probably not tonight because there's other shit I need to catch up on, but I'll catch up on it. So I still need to fucking finish Ash vs. Evil Dead too.
Really, you haven't watched that?
The second season, I watched the first 2 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
like when they still the Delta at the end of the second episode,
Mm-hmm.
and then for whatever reason I never went back. I think I didn't have the channel anymore.
Oh, okay.
So like I kept like, oh, I need to download. I just never did.
Yeah, that was the second season was pretty cool.
I heard it's better than the first season.
It kind of got real like shit just started getting like way out of proportion a little bit
Yeah.
at the end, but like it was good.
I need to get back on it. All right. So speaking of getting back on it, we were talking about a man fucking an anaconda, getting killed by it.
And
So apparently, this wasn't his first incident. Okay, so his mom said he was always an animal lover. So the guy had last October, he was brought to an emergency room after an incident with a pet gerbil, who accidentally perforated his anus and chewed through his intestinal tract.
his anus?
His anus. So she shoved a gerbil up his ass,
Fucking idiot.
and the gerbil ate through his anus and part of his intestinal tract,
God.
trying to escape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why. Like, okay, because I've heard this is a thing. People shove gerbils up their asses.
Uh-huh.
Why? Like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen by shoving a gerbil up your ass?
Yeah.
It's gonna want to bite and claw its way. Well, don't you think it's gonna bite and dig and claw its way out?
I think
Like-
they think it's gonna try and come out the same way it came in.
Try to turn around.
But no,
and
they can't turn around. They're
Yeah.
gonna go the direction that they're in, and they're just gonna go until they see the light.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So he had suffered severe internal bleeding and needed surgery, but was up and running again 2 months later. Now, a girlfriend says, I thought he had learned his lesson from this, but he definitely did not. He once convinced me into a threesome with his German Shepherd, but I wouldn't get close to that snake, even if David proposed it several times and it was really pervasive. So she talked him into fucking the dog, but she wasn't gonna fuck the snake. So at least she has, I guess, standards.
So she fucked the dog.
She fucked the dog. He says he convinced me into a threesome with a German Shepherd, meaning he succeeded.
But like, how was this threesome? Was it like he's fucking the dog, she's like
I think the
fucking
dog was probably banging
licking
her.
his balls or some shit, or
I think she was
the
she was
dog's
probably,
fucking her, he's fucking her in the mouth.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A lot of ways this could go. It depends. Was it a female dog? Was it a male dog?
You know what? They don't get into it. I'm assuming it was a male dog because I don't know. I think that's the only thing. I think anything else would be even gross. Would be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like because then it means putting mouth on dog parts, and that's kind of just. But then again, this guy's fucking a snake, so who knows how fucking depraved this fucking guy goes. But I'm assuming just for the sake of like I'm trying not to grow like
Maybe he just wanted her there. Like just having her there makes it a threesome.
yeah.
He doesn't necessarily have to be fucking them at the same time.
That's true, but no, I'm assuming the dog was banging her, and then she was taking in the mouth from him.
What about the other way around?
It could have been the other way around too. That's still gross. It still means mouth on dog parts, which is gross.
And you're saying
No,
fucking
I'm not-
vag on dog parts isn't?
I'm saying there's no taste there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You don't have taste buds.
Mhm.
I don't know. Again, I don't have a vagina, so they might have taste buds. I don't know.
Imagine.
There was there was a stupid comic. Have you ever seen these like?
I've seen like a fucking like a hentai thing and like, oh, your cock tastes so good through their pussy.
That's weird.
Like that's the dialogue
That's
that they chose.
that seems like a mistranslation, maybe. Like it's just weird. But yeah, I mean, taste buds. It could be. You never know. But there was it was like one of those comics. Like they're like fat little people.
Uh-huh.
They're usually just black and white line drawings. It's
Yeah.
like these fat little people. And one of them was like, if you could, it was like a genie or something like that, and it was like a genie pops up to grant like these two guys' wishes. This one guy was like, I wish his his asshole had taste buds. And then the next panel, that guy's face like, he's like, I was just like, oh. And I just thought about that. And like imagine your asshole had taste buds.
You just be tasting shit the whole time.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. Like it's just, like the guy's face is so horrific. I gotta, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can find.
You'd
it.
have incredible hygiene because you'd be wanting to clean the fuck out your asshole
Yeah.
all the time.
I'm Googling. I wish his asshole had taste buds. Hopefully the comic shows up. There it is.
God damn it. It is done.
The face.
This is like, cause like that's I think that's the face you would make. That just
Uh-huh.
I think that's just perfectly captures that fucking face. It's just like it's both horror and like why like just
Yeah.
oh god. But yeah, so then apparently in Florida, bestiality was outlawed in October of 2011, but it does not forbid oral sex between a human and animal.
Gorgeous beasts.
Gorgeous. It only forbids penetration of a human sex organ into an animal's mouth.
So
A human sex organ?
you can penetrate an animal's
Mouth?
genital
No.
area.
You can
Well,
penetrate-
You just can't do it in the mouth.
I guess.
That's what your little fucking thing sounded like.
Florida?
Yeah, the bestiality law does not forbid. I think bestiality means it prevents sex with an animal,
Okay.
but it does not forbid penetration. Wait, no. It does not forbid oral sex, but you can't put like you can have your dog lick your balls probably, but you can't put your dick in the dog's mouth. Is what it seems like.
So it has to be
There's no
just
penetration of
licking.
yeah.
So
But-
it's legal for you to get licked by a dog in your genitals.
Okay, really quick before you leave, I need to ask you this question. Okay, because
Your anus.
no. So one of his ex-girlfriends says he convinced me
Yeah,
into a threesome with his German Shepherd, but I wouldn't get close to that snake, even if David proposed it several times and he was really pervasive.
So he was in a threesome with the German Shepherd?
It was her
with his girlfriend
him,
and a dog.
and a German Shepherd
With the guy that died from the snake?
by the snake, yeah.
So the German Shepherd dude just lick their assholes and shit?
That's what I was trying to figure
That's what we
out.
were trying to figure out. Okay, I the way I envision it, which is fucked up, is she's probably on all fours, dog's banging her, and he's in her mouth.
But isn't there... Oh. I thought that... Yeah. Threesome.
So yeah,
Okay, I thought there was two guys.
no,
They're
it's
like
a
German
girlfriend.
Shepherd.
It's the guy and his girlfriend and the dog.
It's not...
The Giro says,
I think
what if
there's
it's a
some-
female dog?
Yeah, it's probably just some licking.
That's okay. Is that?
Some licking action.
So I think that's worse.
Like the dog's licking her pussy and he's
Disgusting.
fucking her mouth.
I think we just out of all the things we've talked about on this show, this is the one thing that chases Chud Ditch out of the way.
Let's go back to rape.
Yeah, I know, right? That seems to be a topic that I don't know. New updates on The Last Jedi. No, I don't want to know about that because that's spoiler alerts. Let's see here. Let's see if there's anything. We got good. There was something else I was going to talk about. South Park turns 20. Shit.
Yeah, heard about that.
Like 20 years of South Park. That's a long fucking time. Those kids are like fucking old as shit.
I don't know what else
Let's
happened. Nintendo got lost a lawsuit for.
Oh, did they lose a lawsuit?
I think so. I think I saw that. I don't remember if I saw if they lost the lawsuit or if they were just getting sued.
I saw they were getting sued. I don't know what happened to the lawsuit. Let's
I
see.
feel like I saw a loss somewhere, but I don't know.
Let's see. Nintendo.
Fake news.
Okay, let's see here. Nintendo's being sued over the design of the Switch detachable controllers. Game Vice claims that Switch's design infringes on its patent. The hardware developer Game Vice filed a lawsuit against Nintendo earlier this week, claiming the design of this Nintendo Switch is too similar to its own products and infringes on a patent that it holds. Let's see. Do they have actually any pictures of what this fucking Game Vice thing is? In 2015, Game Vice was granted a patent titled Combination Computing Device and Game Controller with Flexible Bridge Section, which consists of a computing device linked with a pair of connected controllers on each side of it. In his complaints, Game Vice lays out the various ways that it claims Nintendo is infringing on that property and is asking the court to halt production and sale of the device and to award it damages. That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not clear if the courts will allow this. There is a major difference between Game Vice's patent and the Nintendo Switch, namely that the two Switch controllers aren't connected by a flexible bridge. I'm assuming flexible bridge means like something that can be bended and flexed.
Okay.
And bended is not a word, but you know.
So it's probably just like an actual controller that just kind of flips off.
Yeah.
similar to the controller that the Switch would come with.
Yeah. But it also sounds like, because it says flexible bridge, so because it also says connected to a computing device. So it could be like it's like like a Bluetooth phone or a Bluetooth controller that connects to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or not even a Bluetooth one, but it would just connect to your phone and then
Okay. So it just like snaps onto your phone.
snap on the
like
side
that.
of your phone. You could play like that. You know what I mean? I could see something like
If
that.
it were like that, then they'd lose.
Yeah, because it's not.
It's nothing like.
It's not the same. And then they're saying the flexible bridge thing, which I'm assuming, like I said, it's a flexible I'm assuming whatever it is flexible between the two controllers, meaning they don't.
For those that don't know what flexible means,
yeah,
it can bend.
it can bend. Yeah. So I'm assuming that it doesn't disconnect from the, because it says it's connected by a flexible bridge. So I'm thinking that means it doesn't actually, the controllers don't actually disconnect from each other. They might just disconnect from the device that they're connected to, which would also make them different. I think this is just a cash grab. This is someone trying to like, oh, look at that, looks similar to what we're doing. We can sue them and make some money, but they're not gonna. But it also fucking makes like people are gonna pay attention to this company now because look at, they made something like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's free publicity.
Yep. Let's see here. What else do we got? Fucking. I had some more stories. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Destiny 2, Finn Balor.
It's amazing. They confirmed 80 plus missions.
Shit. That's a lot of missions. How many missions did the original Destiny have?
Fucking like 20.
I thought it was, I don't know why I wanted to say 60.
No, not even close to 60. It's probably in the 20 to 30 ballpark.
Ooh, Judge Dredd TV show. I want them to do another Judge Dredd movie. I like that Keith Urban
That's
version.
with all the DLC. 20 to 30.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn. That game must have been... I don't... You know what? Yeah, you're right. That game was pretty short, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever want to see the Judge Dredd remake? Keith Urban?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It was alright.
Have you ever seen the original Judge
I
Dredd?
don't think I've seen the original. It was Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yeah, it was
I
Stallone.
have seen it. Yeah,
Okay.
I have seen it.
I love the original one. It's corny as hell, but it's like I still loved it. I would like to see that one again. I mean, I would like to see them do... Like, they couldn't do a sequel of it now because Stallone's too goddamn old.
Yeah.
But, like, I would like to see a sequel of the Keith Urban one, but it seems like they're going to TV series. But, you know what? I think there's a lot... Like, I think comic books... Some of them need to be made into TV series, not movies.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are too deep. Like, Judge Dredd is way too deep. Like, it's a good... Like, you can make a decent movie about it, but there's too much about the character that, like, it just seems like... too much about the character and the world.
Yeah.
That, like, the movie doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's just that if a movie were to go into that stuff, there would be no...
There'd be no action.
It would be an 8-hour movie.
Exactly. So I think something like that should be a series. Like Spider-Man's gonna, like, I think enough people know Spider-Man, and that they're able to fit enough of the story, like, they're able to fit enough of the character and his story into a 2-hour, 3-hour movie.
Yeah. I mean,
Even
if you had no idea who Spider-Man was, when you hear Spider-Man, you're like, he has the powers of a spider.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, like a character like Judge Dredd or like Constantine even, because Constantine, I like that movie with fucking Keanu Reeves. That was a good movie. The TV series was even better. And like I think if they would have given the time, because that's the series, it's like, but I think there's too many of those Monster of the Week. We're just hunting this thing this time, and there's too many of those on TV right now. But Constantine was the TV series was great. There's a bunch of movies that are comic books that would make good TV series. Same thing with video games. Like
video games.
Yeah, like I think like Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
What are you talking about? Okay, I know.
Like when I'm talking about like making movies versions of them.
Yeah.
Like sometimes there's so much detail in these stories, and like trying to think of a game recently that I was playing where like
I think Metal Gear might be too confusing for
a movie.
No, for
a TV series.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because there'd be so many moving parts.
Yeah, well, the game itself is confusing.
Yeah.
Like if you don't fucking know the story,
like it's probably easier. I feel like I feel like it would be a little easier to do it in a movie where it's kind of all together. That
Yeah.
way you're not having to like go back and be like, wait, this happened here.
Yeah, well,
This
yeah.
happened
Well,
here.
see, but the thing with the TV series, they can extend. Actually, okay, I have to go back and watch. Like, you can't with the Metal Gear TV series. You wouldn't be able to just like, oh, we're 5 episodes in. Let me start watching this episode. No,
Yeah.
you need to watch from every episode. You have to watch them in order. And you couldn't fuck around. Like, with the movie,
Or
though,
they'll go real crazy and be like, you got to start with the last episode of the season.
right?
Go to episode 5, episode 7, episode 3, episode 1,
That's true.
2,
That-
4, 8, and 9.
and watching them in order, yeah. Like, if you actually watched the season in order, like, it would fucking be confusing as shit because, yeah, that would make more sense. That would be more in line with the Metal Gear series. No, what game? Oh, Dishonored. Like, a lot of, like, and there's, like, this is just the most recent example I can think of. But no, Horizon does the same thing where it's like, you get told most of the story through cutscenes and, like, you know, interactions.
Uh-huh.
But there's a lot of stuff about the world and about what happened in collectibles and things you find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you been playing it yet?
Yeah, I've been playing it.
Yeah.
So I haven't done any major missions. Like, I've gotten revenge. Like, I go into I killed the killers, the ones that
Yeah.
came, and then I haven't, like, I'm supposed to go to that other city,
Uh-huh.
but right now I've just been bouncing around collecting things.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm playing the super hard version right now, or whatever it's called.
Oh, nice. The extreme difficulty?
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
what it's called right now as well. But that game, like, there's so much in the background, like, and one of the things too that I've noticed about that game is, like, I'll be playing it. Okay, like that scene. Okay, when you get to the place where the killers are, and you know they kept calling it the ring of stone or whatever, the ring of metal.
Yeah,
Ring of metal. And they get there, and I'm not paying attention to it. I'm just looking at. I'm going in to complete my mission, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I leave, and then, like, I found one of the viewpoints, the vista points,
Uh-huh.
and, like, I see, like, when it shows a hologram of what this used to be, I was like, oh shit, okay, I can actually see this used to be a stadium, or this used to be a fucking, you know. And then, like, I went back to the ring of metal, I was like, holy shit, this was a fucking baseball stadium.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And, like, cause, like, when in the game, I'm seeing it all as woods, you know, as forests and woods. But then when you actually stop and look around, it's like, this was a building. This was something here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so well done the way they did the fucking environments. Just in the area that I've been in. Like, I haven't really explored too much further into where I need to go. I'm still in the opening areas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just like what was it, Mother's Heart, and then, like, I went to the Ring of Metal. That's really all I've seen, and I've just kind of explored that entire area.
Mm-hmm.
So just in that area, I'm like, fuck, that's nuts. I was going to one area right now to get a vista point, where it's like a Air Force school. I don't know if you remember that one. When it talks about, like, his dad was, like, an instructor, but, like, they didn't have pilots anymore.
I didn't really go to Vista Points.
Oh, okay.
As like I was mainly I always go to the camp what are they
Bandit camps?
the training camps the target.
Oh, the
practice
hunting
stuff.
grounds.
The hunting grounds. There you go.
Okay. I've done one of them. I've completed the first one.
They're super easy.
Yeah.
Like, you just, like, the hardest one is when you get to the Thunderjaws
Uh-huh.
and the Ravagers.
Uh-huh.
So and you have to, like, shoot off the cannons of Ravagers
Uh-huh.
and use the Ravager cannon to kill the Thunderjaw.
Oh, shit.
That's really easy, but it's fucking fun.
Okay.
Like, the Ravager cannon does so much fucking damage.
Nice. I haven't even seen those yet.
Yeah, you don't see them until
I think the most
until
recent...
you get into the next area.
The fucking bellowbacks, those things are the ones that have been fucking me up lately.
Yeah.
I hate those fucking bellowbacks. I was telling you...
It was weird. I saw there's a new one called I forget what it's called, the Earth, like a Earth Shaker or something.
Mhm.
And I had never seen it at all throughout my playthrough.
Uh,
And I restarted the game and I seen, like, fucking a billion of them everywhere. They're fucking huge, like, things, and they go underground and they come up, fucking throw rocks at you and shit. They're
Oh,
fucking hard as fuck
shit.
to kill.
well, maybe because you're playing on the hard difficulty now.
Maybe.
So maybe they've added some...
But, like, I saw it one time before I restarted.
Uh-huh.
And then that was, like, the only one I ever saw. And then I did the hard difficulty, and I
Now
found
they're everywhere.
I've been finding, like, sites of them.
Shit, that's fucking crazy. The fucking bell, like, there was one, like, one of the the corrupted zones.
Uh-huh.
I found a corrupted zone where it was those chargers, the ones that look like rams.
Yeah.
It was like 5 of those and one bellowback.
Yeah.
And that fucking thing was so hard because, like, I'm trying to, like, take out the fucking bellowback,
Yeah.
like, first, but the Chargers keep finding me, so I have to fucking run. And there was only like 2 sections of tall grass for me to hide in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like it was fucking.
Ropecaster's your best friend.
Is it? I gotta
Yeah.
start using the ropecaster more.
Okay, if you have like a bunch of Chargers or something, you can just hit those guys twice and they'll fall down and they get tied down for a long ass time.
Nice. Okay.
You could do it to bellowbacks too.
But they fucking break.
Well, no,
No?
you can't like assassinate them or whatever. You just
Oh,
do
yeah,
like you would do a lot of damage to them. But like,
Yeah. I'm at the. Oh, I've already.
for
cleared that
bellowbacks,
area.
it's better to I think electrocute them.
Electrocute. Okay. No. Well, I know when it shows our weakness, it shows the impact.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Or maybe blast mines or something.
Oh, that's what I was using. I would use those and then because that would blow up that fucking bladder on their chest.
Mm-hmm.
And it would. I think it took 2 of those and it blew up the bladder on his chest. But it's still because it's a bitch to like when you're being chased by the Chargers, to put a fucking trap down and then run the fuck off. Because then the Chargers set out the trap and then
Have you seen the alligators, the snap moss?
No, I haven't.
Those are fucking scary.
I think right now the only thing I've seen is the bellowbacks, the sawtooth I've seen, someone's with the grinders on their face.
Grinders
Scrappers?
on their face? Scrappers?
Yeah.
Like the crab-looking ones?
No, it looks like a fucking a puma, but it's got like a
okay, yeah, scrappers, yeah.
And then chargers, the fucking things with antlers. I can't remember what they're razors.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
then
there's so many
stripes.
more.
Yeah,
you haven't
I'm
even
assuming
seen.
there's a lot more.
There's like one that looks like a fucking flamingo.
Uh-huh.
Fucking scary. The fucking hard as fuck. They're super fast.
Uh-huh.
And they send like these like sonar fucking blasts at you and they disorient you.
Oh shit. The ones that piss me off right now is the red eye seekers, I think they're called. The ones with the eye, the ones that just search for you.
Oh, the Watchers, yeah.
Watchers, not seekers. The red eye ones. Those ones because I didn't know there was a difference.
The corrupted ones or the
No, they're called red eye watchers, and they shoot like a laser ball at you.
Oh, okay.
And I was sitting there I'm sitting there I had killed one of them, and I'm just lining up on the other one. I have the slow motion, and I just see the eye, and I think it's gonna, cause you know how they flash you, so you're blinded.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, I can get this off before it flashes me, and I let go of the arrow as it shoots this fucking laser ball at me, and I had just enough health where that laser ball killed me. I was so pissed. I killed it with the arrow, but the laser ball got me. So I was like, what the fuck was that? And then that fucking thing, I guess. I don't know. It's cool though. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, back what I'm saying with a game like that, making that into a movie, they could do it. It's possible, but they're missing so much of the main because a lot of it is.
I don't know. I think visually, I don't think it would be done well.
Yeah, it would be
for-
way too much
for a
CGI.
movie like
It'd be
that.
way too much CGI.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, they could do it on something like Star Wars. Star Wars gets away with a lot of CGI, and it still looks great. You know
Yeah,
what I
but if it's half practical, half CGI.
Yeah, but they could do something like that.
I don't know. Not on. They would spend so much money trying to do even half practical on a movie like Horizon.
I don't know. I think it could be done.
Like all the robotics and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be just puppets. It would be puppets, or it would be like fucking. Like a lot of it would be just be like a leg. You know what I mean? Just like they'd make a fucking bellowback leg and lower body, and then the rest of it would be CGI. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It could be done. It would just take a lot of work. Did you guys ever watch the Ready Player One trailer?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's alright. That's cool.
I want to see that movie so fucking. I love the book.
Uh-huh.
The book was fucking amazing to me. I loved it. And now fucking the movie looks really good. The one thing is that it's obviously they're gonna change it up. You know, T.J. Miller is supposed to be like an assassin or like a bounty hunter in it.
Uh-huh.
And I get what they're kind of doing there, but the thing that bugs me, and it bugs me, but it doesn't, because I can kind of see that Steven Spielberg's point. When he said it's going to be completely different from the book. It's taking the book story and it's going to be completely different. That being said, he also said that Jaws is completely different from the book. Jurassic Park was completely different from the book.
Jaws.
So, it could work. But
Jaws, nigga. What,
did you watch the Ready Player One trailer?
Changing Jaws to a black shark?
Yes.
A Negro shark?
Negro shark.
A great black shark.
But he's not going to be able to.
Great black
And
shark.
it's gonna take place during the early 50s. So
He's going to be in Long Beach.
He's gonna be in a blacks only pool.
He's going to be at the Long Beach.
Oh shit! Did you see the Ready Player One trailer?
He doesn't know what that is.
I don't want
No.
to see. Get too hyped on it. Yeah.
You came back just in time for us to wrap it up.
Right on.
Do you have anything to add?
I came in for the AC and I was like,
in.
when I walked in, I was like, fuck, I forgot.
It's still
I
hot
have
in
to
here.
do AC.
I guess on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at
Wrap it up,
facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. And
Go to our GoFundMe.
I want to start one eventually. And eventually we're going to get the website back up as soon as we get everyone to pitch in the money so I can pay for that shit again. And on that note, game over.
What are you talking about?
No more questions.